take your house staff and send her up. Oh, it's okay. Or you can send her up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Welcome. We're so glad that you made it here. We hope you'll be safe on your way home. Please take care. All those things. What a crazy, crazy state we live in, right? Anyway, my name is Bonnie Schock. I have the wonderful honor of serving as the executive director here at the beautiful Sheldon Theater. I've got some folks to thank for helping us to put the show on tonight. Our sponsor for our Tradition series is the St. James Hotel, right around the corner from us. Give them a round of applause. Entries here. Okay. And also our friends of the Sheldon do amazing work to help support the theater and generate a great deal of money for us every year, both through events and memberships. So please consider becoming a friend of the Sheldon and supporting that work if you're not already. And if you are already, thank you so much for that wonderful support. We have a little bit of an exciting announcement. Many of you may already know this, but some of you don't. We are closing the doors in just a few weeks. On May 23rd, we're actually shutting the building down for a wonderful renovation so that we can open it up again. We're all spiffed up in late September, early October. So we hope you'll join us on May 23rd, actually, for a little ceremony to kind of tie up the ribbon as we get started on that renovation, and then to announce our season for our grand reopening 18-19. So please come check that out. So without any further talk from me, please welcome to the stage Broadway's next hit musical.
And welcome to the 181st annual Broadway's Next Hit Musical Awards. And now, please welcome to the stage your MC for the evening, Mr. Mark T. Engberg.
Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. How we doing, Red Wing? Oh, what an ovation! Thank you so much. I'm simply overwhelmed. Please be seated. Wow! Look at this crowd. Oh my gosh. It's like Paul Ryan's goodbye party. Thank you, ma'am. I gotta be honest with you. I looked out the window this morning, said, doesn't look good. Doesn't look good, but happy spring, Minnesota. This is delightful. It is cold. Is it cold and wintry out there? It is. It is. It is so cold outside. I'm wearing my Patagonia Spanx. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it. You are the brave ones. You are the cool ones. You're Minnesotans. Let's just be honest. Give it up for yourselves, folks. I mean, you're not home Netflix and chillin', you're out theater seats a-fillin'. Yeah. I apologize for that, that was really corny. But we're so glad to be here, and let me tell you right off the bat, folks, there were a lot of towns that wanted us, okay? There were. I mean, they wanted us in Cannon Falls, sure. They were begging us to come to Pine Island. Just like they were begging us to come to Zumbrota. Oh, sure. They even wanted us in Winona, but we've actually already performed there. So we said no. We said no. No, 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 we're going to Red Wing! We're so glad to be here. Let me tell you, we're so happy to be in a normal American town again. Am I right, Gary?
Yes, you're right, Mark.
Yeah, thank you. Very agreeable fellow. Yes, and.
Yes, I am.
We go all over the place with this show. We just did a show in San Francisco. Yeah, great town. And then we followed that up with a show in Tampa. Little bit of a scene change there, folks. Yeah, we went from the San Francisco Bay Area all the way to the Tampa Bay Area. And if you're unfamiliar with the difference between those two places, let me help you out. It's very simple. The San Francisco Bay Area is full of people eating brie with crackers. The Tampa Bay Area is full of crackers who named their daughters Brie. But it's snowy out there. It's snowy out there. But look on the bright side. The graffiti up on Barn Hill. What's it called? Barn Hill? Bluff. Hidden. Depending on what side of the bay you stand on. I was told that would work. I was misinformed. Red Wing, of course, as you all know, the 65th largest city in Minnesota, based on population. That's right. And let me tell you something right now. That feels just about right to me. Because I have been to the 64th largest city in Minnesota, St. Michael. Too big. Too big. And I have been to the 66th largest city in Minnesota, Ham Lake. Too small. And if we're being honest, too hammy. But Red Wing hits the sweet spot, baby. Oh yeah, give it up for yourself, A lot going on in town. A lot of news lately out of Red Wing. I'm telling you, it is a newsy place. For example, you've got the big construction on Highway 61. Yep. And that's about it. I'll tell you what, I saw something weird in town today. I saw a guy with a Ferrari backpack. Yeah. Boy, nothing says I don't own a Ferrari quite like a Ferrari backpack. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you, people here are very nice. They're very nice in the Midwest. Really, we live in New York. People in New York, not known for their benevolence. I'm telling you, they're very rude, very direct. But people here in Minnesota are very friendly. For example, earlier today, I was at the ATM taking out some cash, and the guy in line behind me goes, "Hey, we got the same PIN code." Isn't that neat? You betcha. All right, folks. You may have noticed that I am not on stage alone tonight, but thank God for that, because joining me on this stage, making up every note of the music you have heard and will hear, is our very talented musical director. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Gary Adler.
Thank you.
All right, folks, should we break down the show? Should we get this thing on the road? Let's go. All right, have you heard of the Tony Awards? Yes. Well, these are not them. No, this is something much more important. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, you have the great privilege and honor in being in attendance at the 181st Annual Phony Awards. Yes. That's right, folks. Tonight, you will be hearing 4 nominated songs from this year's best and brightest Broadway musicals. I'm talking about the classics of tomorrow. And here's the thing. We have no idea what those songs are going to be. You know the tunes I'm talking about. Such instant hits as Nice New Shoes by Lois, who clearly works at the Red Wing plant. All right. Product placement. Now, the songs will be presented by 4 New York City improvisers. 3 of them very good. And after you've heard all 4 nominated songs, you, my friends, will be voting to decide which of our nominated tunes takes home the coveted Phony Award, there glistening in the lights, and wins the ultimate prize of seeing that song adapted into a full-length musical in the second act of our show. Does that sound good to you people? All right. Now, before we jump in here, one last item of business. Remember, everything you see on this stage tonight is based entirely on your suggestions and your suggestions alone. So, if anything isn't funny, it's probably your fault. All right, let's bring out our first presenter of the evening. Are you ready? Not only does he have the voice of a morning lark and the grace of a gazelle, oh, he has the wingspan of the Timberwolves' own Carl Anthony Towns. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Robert Z. Grant!
Can everyone see me? Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct honor to be here to present the first nominated song for the coveted Broadway's Next Hit Musical Phony Award. It's an award that, despite my grand stature, has always remained just out of my reach. Somewhere up there on the high shelf of possibility, but I think that with this song tonight, my fortune may change forever. Perhaps your fortune may change as well. Full disclosure, ladies and gentlemen, the last time I sang this song, half of the audience left. And it was in that moment that I realized that this song has the power to move large numbers of people. It's poignant, it's poetic, it's powerful. It's the cat's out of the bag. The Cat's Out of the Bag comes from the musical So You Wanna Be a Star. And So You Wanna Be a Star is a story of old Hollywood, of a producer trying to get film made to save his career, and depending completely on one new starlet as the way to be able to do that. Everyone's telling him that there's no way that he's ever going to be anything. I play this producer, and I certainly insist that I've got one more good film in me, okay? Now, in the scene in which the cat's out of the bag is sung, I am working with the guy who's financing my film. He's a real rough and tumble. He's basically been out for me for the my entire career, and really wants me to fail. And the reviews are starting to come in for this new film, and it looks like I'm going to have a hit. And so this is it happens late in the musical, and it's my opportunity to sort of rub his face in it a little bit. So, without further ado, let's call action as I sing The Cat's Out of the Bag from So You Wanna Be a Star.
You're out of your mind, Jimbo. You're not gonna get nothing made for me. Look at you standing there so tall. You think you got a big ego. You think you got everything good. You know what? I got the money in this town. I got the money.
You may think you've got it all, Mr. Oofda.
I do. I have it all. I got it all, Jimbo. Look at me. I got looks. I got physique. I got charisma. I got arthritis. I got diabetes. I got high blood pressure. I got it all.
Well, now what you've also got is someone on the roster who's made a hit. Somebody who's finally figured out the formula that's going to get everyone to leave their homes. Even, it could be snowing. There could be 3/4 of an inch of ice on your car when you wake up this morning. There could be another 10 inches of snow on top of that, and people will still come out of their house to fill those dark theaters to see what I've made.
Look at you. Going on again with your fancy stories that no one cares about. You're in Hollywood. It never snows here.
Well, you know what's raining down right now?
What?
Is a starlet. somebody who's going to light up the screen, someone who's going to change the entire world.
No, not on my watch, not on my dime, not on your watch, not on your dime, because you don't got none.
I'll have plenty of dimes and plenty of watches and plenty of films after this one gets made.
I just ate my cigar.
Oofda, you got it wrong. Oofda, by the end of this song, you'll be dead with excitement. Put on the toe tag, yeah, oofda, the cat's out of the bag. I've got a starlet who's something new, and I've got a film, and when it's through, you will be the one who's got to lag, but for now the cat's out of the bag. Let the film roll, let them come, find a way to close your mouth, that surprise makes you look dumb. So I've got it taken care of, I have got it planned. I'm not the doe deer, I'm the stag, and the cat's, the cat's out of the bag.
Robert Z. Grant, everybody. Yeah. Mr. Oofda. Mr. Oofda. Here's how dumb I am. I looked across the street this morning from the St. James Hotel and saw the Oofda Fine Scandinavian Gift Shop. And I wondered quietly to myself, I wonder what this UFFDA organization is. Is there a whole certification process that takes place that guarantees that these Scandinavian knickknacks and curios are indeed fine? Quick trip to Google settled the dispute. I should have known though. I should have known. My father is actually Swedish American. Anyone Swedish American here? Yeah. Here's how I know he was Swedish American. He loved my mother so much, he almost told her. All right, folks. It is time for our second presenter of the evening. Are you ready? All right. She is an absolute delight. And perhaps no one on Broadway today attacks a high note or a Chipotle burrito bowl with as much tenacity as her. She also happens to have the wingspan of the Timberwolves' own Taj Gibson. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to Meg Riley!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. The journey to stardom is long. The journey to stardom is hard. The journey to stardom is absolutely treacherous. Much like the journey that I took to get here from across the street. It's a bad one out there. But now that I'm here, in the warm comfort of the spotlight, a place I know and love well, I can share this song with you. And of course that song is Get the Depends. Get the Depends. Get the Depends comes to us from the musical Goodbye, Grandpa. And Goodbye, Grandpa tells the story of a young girl who drops out of college to take care of her ailing grandfather. And during this time with him, she learns so much about life, love, and the pursuit of happiness. But mostly what she learns about is her rich family history and how much she still has that deep inside of herself, even after her grandfather passes away, which happens in the musical in a very graphic depiction of death.
Jesus.
I play that girl. And in the song in which I sing, Get the Depends, I'm talking to my husband. My grandfather. It'd be weird if it was our grandfather, because then we'd be related. That's a different musical. I'm talking to my husband as my grandfather is getting a lot of stuff done in his pants when it should be happening in a bathroom. This is towards the beginning of the musical, right when I give up on college. Yes, I'm in college and I'm already married, but what's more America than that? So, ladies and gentlemen, please turn to the person next to you and tell them you love them. And get ready for the song, Get the Depends, from the musical, Goodbye, Grandpa. Honey, I'm so sorry.
No, I mean, it happens. It's old age. It's gonna happen to you, it's gonna happen to me.
He still smells a little bit.
That's just what it is.
Listen,
This is gonna be really hard for you.
it is.
You all right?
I've had two.
Better than one? Oh, honey.
This is supposed to be the time in our life where things are spicy and fun, and
Yeah.
we're falling in love even deeper than we thought we could.
Right, I mean... It's not, though, and that's all right, because down the road there'll be time, you know? There'll be time for us. Things could be worse. Could be brother and sister, you know? Look, I want you to know something. No matter how hard things get, I'm gonna be here for you.
And I'll be here for you.
When he finally dies, in as graphic a way as natural death can happen, I'm gonna stand by your side. Because I love you. And someday, when you die, if it's not after I die, then I'll stand by your side. Death is a natural part of life. Well, it's not part of life. I mean, it's too bad you're not alive.
I always knew I could depend on you.
I knew I could depend on you, too. Look at him. Like some freaky dinosaur. Or
Like some demented ballerina.
like slow farm equipment. Like the letter L, where once it was the letter N. You know what I mean?
Definitely. A man who once had life and now it's lost. Like a juicy orange slice before it's tossed.
Then lost.
Then lost. A man who once had purpose and now he's here. Life can be so worthless, then you disappear. Get the depends. What is happening now?
And I'll get the depends.
A dancer with a choice, and now there's none. A singer with a voice, but the song is sung. A banana that's been peeled, but it's dead inside. A game of hide and seek with nowhere to hide. Get the depends.
I got the depends. It just happened again. Not again. What's wrong with this guy? I'll get the depends.
His life will be done.
I'll get the depends. I'll get the depends.
It's wrong and let it stew.
I'll get the depends.
I told you.
Hey, Riley, everybody. Hey, Riley. Wow, that was delightful and disgusting. I should mention, by the way, Robert Z. Grant, method actor. He's changing now. All right, but we're having a good time so far. We're having a good time. We're off to a good start here in Red Wing. It is time for our third presenter of the evening. Now, not only does he have the wingspan of the Timberwolves' own Andrew Wiggins, but he's also got a heart of gold. That's right. Because right after this show here tonight, he's going to be going over to entertain the troops. Let's let him hear it. That's great. That's right. He's been booked to perform at the Goodhue County Boy Scout Jamboree. Folks of Red Wing, please lose your minds for Rob Schiffman!
Ladies and gentlemen, every now and then, a song comes along that changes the world. Changes the way we see ourselves and the way we choose to interact with those around us. It's extremely unlikely that this is one of those songs. But then in a long line of musical theater classics such as Summertime and Singin' in the Rain comes this new classic. I know you know. The song I'm speaking of course, is I Met My Baby Back in the County Court. We always take the first one we get, even if it ruins the show. I met my baby back in county court. Comes to us from the musical Last Chance for Theo. And Last Chance for Theo is a prison musical. Yes, it is. It's a prison musical, and it tells the story of a man who has been imprisoned, which is a hallmark of the prison musical genre. And it's his quest to go free, because although he is decidedly not innocent of the crime that he committed. He has a woman that he is waiting, or that's waiting for him out in the land of the free. And he wants to get back to her. And so he breaks out of prison to get to her. The scene I play that man, and the scene in which I sing the song, I met my baby back in county court while I'm singing to my prison roommate. Cellmate, I think, is the technical term. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, now the thing about the musical Last Chance for Theo that really stuck with the critics, besides the obvious social relevance, was the lyrics. The lyrics to this musical were groundbreaking. This was the first musical to ever use adverbs. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Because now, you know, you weren't only shivving, but you were shivving effectively. Let me tell you, as an actor, that's a big deal. Now, there was one lyric in particular that every time I got to sing it, boy, it just felt like poetry. It felt like Sondheim got together with Shakespeare, they pulled in O'Neill and also McCartney, and they came up with a lyric. It might have even happened, who knows? That lyric, of course, you know the lyric I'm talking about. It was that poignant lyric. Everybody was writing it on their, you know, they were tweeting it, they were tattooing it, on their yearbook pages. It was so poignant. It spoke to us all. That incredible lyric. It felt like so universally themed, and so appropriate also for the subject matter of this particular musical. That lyric, of course. Shalom Chavayim. Did I mention, by the way, this is a prison for Jews? Jewish folks only in the prison. So, ladies and gentlemen, won't you come with me now as we head behind the bars for the song I Met My Baby Back in County Court from the musical Last Chance for Theo, featuring the lyric, oh, why was my mom an atheist? Shalom Chavayim. Well, so we have toast today. We'll have toast tomorrow. We'll have toast the next day. We'll have toast the day after that.
I need you to shut up. You've been in here like 2 days, and I'm already want to like pull my ears out and throw them on the floor.
All right. Chaim.
Thank you for using my full name.
Chaim. To life. Listen, they get, you know, my sentence, to life, they said to me, to life.
Right. It's the one time that you don't want to hear L'chaim is when you're being sentenced.
To life, to life. L'chaim, to life. I want to tell you something. I don't plan to stay in this meshuggah cell. I plan to do a little break out.
Hey,
I'm going to
you
break.
can't even say things like that in here. You and your verkackte ideas, come on! Did I use that right?
You're institutionalized. I plan to break.
I wasn't even, they made me convert just so that they could put me in here.
Right! The only purebred Amish man in a Jewish prison.
All right, boys. All right. I heard you kibitzing from outside, so calm it down. Now Now listen, you either calm it down or I'll throw you in the schwitz, okay? Now listen, it's lights out, okay? I'm gonna go flip the switch real quick. It's time for bed, okay?
All right.
Yeah, this is a piece of challah bread smacked against my head. Yeah. Okay.
Water with is the word.
I'm right here, I can still hear you.
Sorry, water lips nits. Sorry. We'll go.
I got lips, I got nits. Good night. Lights out! Oh, the dimmer's not working. Still more, little more. There we go. Nice and
Time of night. I mean, you tell me you got somebody on the outside, somebody that you care about.
I do. I have many people on the outside. But first, a prayer.
I didn't know we were doing the Orthodox hymn.
I got a story to tell you.
And I got nothing but time. I'm gonna go ahead and get comfortable.
The day they sentenced me, the day they told me the score. The day they said it to me, well, she walked through the door. That little shiksa girl, she broke my heart in two. She came right in through that fort. Yeah, I met my baby in the county court. She was so sweet and blonde, she was so lovely, she broke me. I said I'll make it out somehow, I'll break it out of here. She choked me. And I knew it then, and I could see it then. Yeah, I saw my true north. I met that baby in the county court. Right in my lie down. Oh, my darling. If there were pearls, if there were rings, you know I'd buy 'em. She was so lovely, so beautiful and sweet. How does it say it in the Torah? Shalom Chayim. And now I'm on my knees, and I'll be on my knees someday soon. I'll give that girl a ring, and I will break it out and give her the moon. And if I have to do it, then I will really do it. I will break her in court. I swear that I'll break out. I'll do it with no doubt, 'cause I met my baby in county court.
Rob Schiffman, everybody. Woo! Wow. Thank God Rob is half Jewish. A Jewish prison. That could have gone a lot of directions. Yeah. And, you know, there is one thing we take very seriously here at Broadway's Next Hit Musical, and that is linguistic accuracy. That's right. And we take it especially serious here. Because if there's anywhere they know Hebrew and Yiddish, it's Minnesota. All right, folks, it is time for our fourth presenter of the evening. Not only is he's one of the young rising stars on Broadway, and He has the wingspan. This is a bit beloved by one guy in the back. I'm running out of Timberwolves. Oh, Jimmy Butler. And not only is he one of the bright stars on Broadway, but Broadway legend Mandy Patinkin once said to him, "You are not supposed to be in my dressing room." Ladies and gentlemen, please go nuts for Matt Girovano!
Thank you for staying, everybody. Red Wing, Minnesota, where musical theater was born and died. But will be born again tonight with this song. It's a song which is near and dear to my heart, a song which you all know and love, and I have no doubt will be part of the musical theater canon, and then subsequently shot out of it, far, far away. And that song, of course, is... Wait, what? Wait, what? Comes to us from the musical The Mill. And The Mill is a story of gossip. It's a story of working, and it's a story of finding out the truth. Now, The Mill is a period piece. It is set in the 1930s, and it takes place in a small town where there is a factory, or a mill, if you would, where people make things like the ground flour. That's what you do in a mill. It makes sense. And there's lots of rumors going around that the new guy actually may be a spy. Because again, this is the 30s, so it's, I think, wartime. I don't know. I didn't write the musical. But the point is they think he's a spy. And in the scene where, wait, what? I, of course, play not the spy, I play like the foreman of the mill, where all the gossip is happening, and I'm having basically like a secret meeting with, not as many, we don't have that many employees, but with my employees, and they're telling me about the secret things that they think that this guy is doing. Now, clearly that's enough, but is it? Because I was, a little selfish, and when I was backstage, I couldn't help but take a peek into the audience, and could you have guessed it? That the choreographer of this musical is actually here tonight at the Phony Awards. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Wow. And there you are. Right there, right in front row, with your great beanie cap on. No, yeah, nudging the person next to you. No, it's you. We all know it's you. Stand up and take your applause. Oh no, stay standing, I'm not done with you. Now, clearly you and I worked together a long time on the mill together. So clearly I know your name. But could you just say it loudly for everyone else? Aaron? Of course it's Aaron. This is Aaron, our choreographer, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Aaron, we spent blood, sweat, tears, hours in the rehearsal room working on the sweet, sweet dance moves of this musical. And I hate to put you on the spot. But if you could just indulge all of us with that one signature dance move that made the mill what it was. The critics loved it. Just from right there, what was that one dance move that, the critics were like, wow, stay for the choreography, leave for the story. You know what I mean? What is that one dance move? You don't have to get too vigorous. Oh, that's... Okay, so it's... Aaron, our choreographer, ladies and gentlemen. And with moves like that, you wonder why the show lasted 2 nights. So, ladies and gentlemen, whisper into your neighbor's ear. Tell them something they've never heard, or maybe something that may not be true, as we dive into the mill, featuring the nominated song, Wait, What? And the choreography of Aaron. I don't believe none of it. I can't believe it. Here in this small town where we do things like ground flour.
Listen, Charlie, you gotta accept it now. There's more than just flour being grounded here, and that is the truth. Being grounded to bits, Charlie. You got a spy in the works.
Oh, Dennis, you're just old and paranoid ever since the Great War.
Ah, don't you talk about the Great War. I lost my father in the Great War, my brother, my uncle, my aunt, sister.
He lost a lot of people in the Great War.
Basically, the whole family.
I gotta tell you there.
Sorry, Joanne, go on.
I've been working in this mill since I was 13 and I'm 64 now.
You've been at the mill a long time.
51 years.
Thank you for doing the math for me.
No problem.
I gotta tell you something.
You have a strong grip there, Joanne.
I've never felt unsafe in the mill. I never felt like I couldn't stand by the wheat, sing to it. I never felt like I couldn't eat my snacks without someone staring deep in my guts.
First of all, watch where you put in my hand.
Charlie, it's the new guy. That's the bottom line. I know he's your cousin. I know you love him.
Oh, come on, he's from overseas. He needed a job. He needed a place to stay.
Look, lots of people from overseas need a place to stay. As a matter of fact, it's part of the nature of being from overseas.
Oh. Sorry, I will just put wheat here. We will grind later. Thank you so much for the job.
No problem, my Russian friend.
No need to try to figure out anything. It's okay to have missed.
Hey, stop. You're acting like prison roommates over here. Come on.
My father loved secondhand smoke. I learned to get it from him.
Probably couldn't afford first-hand smoke.
Hey.
We were poor. It was terrible. I will be outside. It is so great to be working here. I think I have made many friends. I think I am finding a very important place for me here.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Keep up the good work. Cousin? Plain old guy. What are you playing rock, paper, scissors?
Don't worry about it.
Listen, you saw the way he looked at you?
Yeah, like family.
Like he was taking your secrets right out of your eyeballs.
Wake up, Charlie. Wake up and smell the Russian. Bottom line is, he's gonna take you for all your work.
Well, I'm...
Everything. Every last bit of it. You want to keep this factory, don't you?
I've heard many stories about my cousin, but all these prove-ins, I think you both are Russian. So until we have ourselves a whole front, I will not ever bat an eye or say, wait, what? All of these rumors go like this whole mill, while everyone just says words like a thrill.
front. I'll fire both of you. That's right, not one but two. If you make me say wait,
Matt Girovan. Aaron, where's Aaron? Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Meg and Rob just pulled all of their hamstrings. They will not be part of the second act. You know, this is the Phony Awards. Of course, this is the main event, and naturally we came to Red Wing. But I would be remiss if I did not mention that earlier this afternoon, we held our technical awards luncheon. Yep, it was held over in Northfield by the good folks at the Doubletree. It took place in Ballroom B. Ballroom A was actually taken. Traffic school, I think. But a couple of quick highlights from the technical awards, if you're interested. The song Wait While I Pull It Out of My Purse won for best special effects featuring purses. It's a new category. Dance of the Snow Devils won the best musical set in Wisconsin, and the song "She's Not Cheap" won the 2018 award for achievement in illegality. Okay, all right. It is. That's what happened. Yeah. Said in Moscow. All right, so that is the Tech Awards. If you're interested in a full list of the nominees and winners, please do visit our website at www.techawards.com/nobody cares. All right, folks, it is now time to vote to decide which of our wonderful nominated songs wins the Phony Award. So, would you please retrieve from under your seats the electronic voting device? Just the front row. Okay. No, we actually don't have that. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way, folks. So let's do it by applause. So if you heard a song you liked but didn't love, let's do a quick test run. Give me like a nice, light, polite golf clap. Just like a little. Yeah, good. It's like when I first came out tonight. All right, and then if you heard a song that you love and you wanted to win the Phony Award, give me all you got. I know that wasn't for me, but I'll take it. Okay, folks, without further ado, please welcome back to the stage the presenters. For the field. A very competitive field tonight indeed. Our first nominated song of the evening took us to the world of old Hollywood. That's right, the golden age of Hollywood, where a producer trying to get a film made was met with great opposition by one Mr. Oofta. Yes, the song was The Cat's Out of the Bag from the musical So You Want to Be a Star? Ladies and gentlemen of Red Wing, if this is your winner, vote now! That was a Scandinavian standing ovation. All right. Our second nominated song of the evening took us to the world of senior citizens suffering from incontinence. Yes, the song was Get the Depends from the musical Goodbye, Grandpa. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is your winner, Vote now! Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this point of the evening, we know only one thing to be true. Robert lost. All right, our third nominated song of the evening took us to prison. That's right. Prison for Jews. Let me tell you, Robert and Rob don't miss a chance to spoon on stage. The song was I Met My Baby Back in County Court, from the musical Last Chance for Thea. Ladies and gentlemen of Red Wing, if this is your winner, vote now! Our fourth nominated song of the evening took us to the world, the enticing and intriguing world of flour mills. Yes, where a factory foreman was tormented by the idea of a spy in his midst. Yes, the song was, wait, what? From the musical, The Mill, featuring the choreography of Aaron. Ladies and gentlemen of Red Wing, if this is your winner, vote now. You made my job easy tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I think we've all known this for about 20 minutes, but the winner of tonight's Phony Award is I Met My Baby Back in County Court,
I'm verklempt. You know, this is such a big deal. I mean, you know, who knew? First of all, who knew they could even do a musical about Jewish traditions, you know? But that it should win tonight, you know, that is such a, it's such a, I don't even have the words. But I'm so thrilled. I mean, this is such a big deal, and it's all because of you, Red Wing. Now, I do have to say, it's a little bit of a hollow victory for me. I want to dedicate this award to my father. My father died 10 years before I was born, and I never... It's funny to you, right? I never got to know him, but Dad was a rabbi, and he used to say to me so often, "Shalom, Chalem, Shalech, Faloi," and I have no idea what it meant, but I do think it was poignant. And you know what else is poignant is that while I'm able to sing that incredible song, I Met My Baby in County Court, I was not the one that came up with that incredible title. It wasn't me, and I think we should recognize that person that did that with the ingenuity. Where are you, person that came up with that amazing title? Are you here? Are you too ashamed? Where are you? Are you here? You're all the way up there? Give it up for our friend up there. Shalom, shalom, shalom.
Rob Shifton, everybody. Yeah. Give it up for yourselves, Red Wing. You having fun tonight? We are so glad you came out tonight. And you know, we like you so much that if you, on your way out of the theater tonight, sign up for our mailing list, our email list, we will email you a free download of that winning song. Yes. That's right. Your neighbors will love you. Hey, great suggestions in the bowl tonight. I mean, really, this is, you're prolific people. And it's sad, in many ways, we could not get to all the song title suggestions tonight. In some cases, we're probably grateful for that. But I thought that while our cast is off stage, we could dig through the bowl and see some of the titles that could have been and might have been, but ultimately weren't. Should we do that? Should we dig through the what looks to be a jar meant for sugar? All right, here we go. It's beginning to look like sprinkler? Oh, it's beginning to look like sprinter. Sprinter. That's a portmanteau of spring and winter. I went to school. Is this normal for April and Red Wing? Like, is this... No. Okay. Well, you handled it beautifully, let me tell you. I mean... All right, my other wife stayed home with the snowplow. Polygamy in Minnesota. Wow, that's something new. She has a relationship with a machine. Okay, here's one. Well, okay, this is interesting because it's hallelujah, but it's spelled Haleluya. So is that halal? Might be a combination of Muslim and Christian law. We love it. Okay, here we go. Living the Dream by Janine Malinek. Where's Janine? Janine, you living the dream? Tell us about the dream. What's so great about the dream? I mean, obviously you live in Red Wing, which is obviously, it was amazing, but what else? A radiant talent, yes. Say no more. Say no more. We could all be with Aaron. All right. People who enjoy April blizzards are annoying. Who enjoys April blizzards? Are people having fun? Yeah, I had fun today. That was nice. All right, here we go. Love on the Rocks. Thanks, Peggy. All right, what else have we got in here? I am allergic to apples. This is a man who did not understand the concept of the show. Came to see Broadway's next hit musical? Please, sir. At the door, please declare all food allergies and sicknesses. Does it everywhere he goes. All right. Peter and the Boys Trapping. Peter and the... Right. Boys, B-O-Y-Z. Trapping. T-R-A-P-P-I-N-G. Peter... Yandro? Whoa. Did someone just have a stroke? Pete, what does this mean? Peter in the... Peter... Is that Peter covering his face? All right. Are those your boys over there with a Z? Nothing more gangster than Red Wing, I'll tell you that much. Ice is my friend. Enjoys April storms, that's it. Here we go. Tundra Twist. And then, that's not in quotation marks. And then in quotation marks is Tundra Twist. By Jen, who clearly didn't have an eraser. All right. It's not official until you put it in quotes. It's a snowbound life for us. What else we have here? Used car, scar, blues. Used car, scar, blues. Hey, Gary. Give it up for Gary Adler once more again, folks. Making no use of the backstage crossing. It's all about the production values, folks. All about the production values. My daffodils are trapped under the snow. By Linda Flanders. And let's do one more here. Let's end on a good one. Sprocket? Sprung? Oh, sprung time. Springtime in the snow. Springtime in the... That won the technical award for penmanship, by the way. I should have mentioned that earlier. Some great suggestions in the bowl, folks. Really, give it up yourselves once more. That was... But we don't just want to hear from you when you have song title ideas. We want to also hear from you on social media. So if you want to take to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is, tonight to talk about the show, just use the hashtag Phony Awards. Phony Awards. And if you don't know what a hashtag is, that's okay. Just visit our website, Broadway'sNextHitMusical.com. And if you don't know what a website is... Well, then I salute you for your service in the Second World War. You know, every great and legendary Broadway musical begins with a stirring and unforgettable overture. And what do you know?
What?
So does ours.
What?
Think fast, Gary. Ladies and gentlemen, here with the overture to the Phony Award-winning musical Last Chance for Theo. Please give it up once again for Gary Adler!
Inside.
me say goodbye to you.
Right after we met, we meet, we say goodbye, sunrise, sunset.
I've seen that musical.
What musical? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it's called Fiddler on the Roof. I'm a good Christian girl, and I go to Broadway shows, and I pray to the Lord.
I don't know why that turns me on, but it does.
Listen, Theodore, I knew the second you laid eyes on me while your pathetic little booty was on the stand.
What's wrong with my play? Pathetic.
Yes, what'd you know?
Well, I noticed that you couldn't get enough of me.
I couldn't. You were like you put the gefilte in my gefilte food.
Yeah, you look like a hungry tourist at a Chinese buffet. All you can eat.
I will get out of here, I know it. One way or another, I will break out.
You know, by the way, I'm a Russian Jew, apparently. I have a cousin, he's trying to come to America and break into a mill town. Not important.
Listen to me, I'm gonna get out of here, okay? Because I've never felt anything like this in my life before.
It's almost like love.
It's exactly like love, but with bars in between. I guess there's always bars in between.
I don't know anything about love.
Nothing?
No?
Not a thing at all.
Not a thing at all.
Not a little thing.
Not a little thing.
Just a little bit.
Not a little bit.
Nothing at all. Not a tiny smidge.
Not even an inch.
Just a little while.
Not even half a smile.
Look at that smile. Look in those eyes. Just a couple years.
Not even a little cheers.
Just a few more days.
I can wait that way.
It'll be longer now.
Long
as the sun goes down and oh, you're so fine. I'm doing time, but I'll end that time somehow. I'll end that time
somehow. Don't forget about me.
How could I?
I'm telling you this. I'm going to break out of here. Break out! Out!
You keep saying this. I want you to just shut up. You've been in here for 2 days. And yet all of you've done is make me want to rip my ears off and throw them onto the floor.
All right, Mr. Dramatic with all the ear ripping. I got a reason to get out of this place. I got a girl on the outside.
What?
I got a girl on the outside.
You got a girl?
I got a girl.
A girl?
I got a girl.
You got a girl?
Listen to me, I gotta break out of this place. It's important, it's an imperative, a moral imperative.
You've seen the kind of security that's here. We're not getting out of here anytime soon.
The warden, he's a dirty, dirty man.
Ah, Lipsnitz is the worst.
Ixnay on the Ipslitznay.
Sorry, my ears were burning. Well, if it isn't the two mouthiest people on the block. Now listen, it's almost time for bed, all right? So cut your kibitzing, go to bed. I'm holding a piece of challah bread.
Challah?
Yeah,
Challah bread?
it's what I said.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know what you two prison roommates are planning here.
Yeah, the two of us aren't planning anything, okay?
I'll tell the judge about that.
Listen, there's nothing to worry about. We're gonna go to bed, we're gonna get up one day, the next day, boom, boom, bim, bum. Next thing you know, hey, time has passed.
Did anyone understand what he said? Because I did. Anyway, go to bed. Lights out now. Hold on, let me throw that over there. All right. Hey, lights out Here we go.
I'll go ahead and put the bed together, shall I?
This is the first time you've been more excited about that than me. Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead and holla if you need anything. Holla back! No. This place is bananas, huh? B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
I got a reason to get out of here. I told you that.
Come on. Who you got on the outside? There ain't nothing for either of us except what's exactly in here.
Oh, there's more out there, and she's beautiful. But first, a prayer.
We doing the Orthodox handhold?
The old Orthodox handhold.
Oh!
Shalo yachela mayachol. Shalo yachela mayachol. Shalo yachela mayachol. Shalo yachela mayachol. On the day they sentenced me, I knew it was amazing. And I would go inside and everything would be there, I'd be grazing. But then I saw this girl, she came and broke it to me like my heart was a Ford. Yeah, I met my baby in County Court. But oh, how I knew she had some locks and I would try 'em. And now I'm lying here spooning with you, but in my heart I'm saying Shalom Kalaya. And I will get out now and I will find my way back to her. And I will tell the truth and somehow I will get right to her. 'Cause she's the girl for me and I'm at starboard now, but I'm heading to port. 'Cause I met that baby and she drove me crazy. But I met my baby in County I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna need help. You're the only guy I know in here, and we're apparently quite intimate. What say you's help me?
I do this for you. You gonna look out for me on the outside?
Absolutely, not a problem.
Okay.
Shamoy?
Shlomoyen. Hast du fertig
It's a good restaurant, huh?
It's delicious. I like how we sit on the same side of the table.
That is how you show people that you love each other. I know that you love coming to the Sizzler.
I love the sizzler, but mostly because I like the way the meat sizzles when it hits the hot plate.
Spoken like a true Christian. No, I brought you here because, well, as the judge, I have certain sway. We have the window seat here at the Sizzler. Because, well, how can I say this?
Just say it. But maybe move all that hair in front of your mouth.
That's not how it works. You don't shave after a long time.
It's unbelievable how I cannot see your lips at all.
They are very thin, otherwise underneath anyway.
Well, what do you want to say to me, Judge? Manischewitz?
Put some chapstick on, please. thinking of you every day and night.
This is very unexpected.
Even the Sabbath day, late at night, I know we come from different places, but I know one thing's true. Though we are so different, I can't pass over you. Just like this stage with a hunk of cheese, I'll part everyone just like the sea, to finally have a chance with you. I just cannot pass over you.
My heart belongs to someone else, someone really bad. My heart belongs to another, and he reminds me of my dad. So please go forth and let it be known that no was said in the sizzler. I don't want to be entwined with you like some basic Twizzler.
Though you're Christian and I am a Jew, I will be forever yours. You will be forever mine, because I can't pass over you. You're mine.
There you are. I got your letter. I understand it, and I appreciate your loyalty to me. But if you really want me, then you have to be that basic Twizzler.
You're telling me that I have to be with the judge if I want you? No.
Bring him to cell block 8 tonight. Convince him that you want him. Get him to open the gates, because there's gates around cell block 8. And then I'll get out and be with you forever. You, me, Jew, Christian. It's never been done.
Well, if I have to be a Twizzler with Judge Manischewitz, I hope that someday I can be betwixt the sheets with you.
You can. Just be careful he doesn't get all pull and peel.
All right. Once I get my payday, I'll go seduce the judge. It's easier to feel sensual when you got money in the bank.
That's right. Now, skittle, skittle. Wait!
Do you want to watch me snicker?
I love you. Let's all go.
tickets. There's something going on in cell block 8.
What do you mean?
It's bad.
Bad?
Yeah, like the good kind of bad.
I can be bad.
Yep. You want to
See
come?
that? I didn't feel that for Elijah.
Wow, you naughty. It's getting me all warm underneath my lace. My lace shirt.
My lace shirt. All we need to do is we'll bring our clothes. I'll bring the shirt. You bring the orange jumper. When we time to change, we'll change.
Okay. I think I can manage that now. I'm sorry that my tullus is so short. I mean, this was the tallest I could find.
Oh, nice clothes. And when they get out, who knows? We'll get a job. They'll pay us.
Better promise.
Shalom.
Shabbat. Shaboyim. Prostitute Incorporated.
Yes. All right. I'll start tying ropes. You always need those in a breakout.
I think this is my breakout moment with you. Fine. Take me to the cell. If that's what you truly wish.
Tonight's the night. We will get out tonight.
Tonight's the night. We will end this place.
Tonight's the night. We will put up a fight. Tonight, tonight. Tonight's the night.
When I finally have rolled myself like a book of Torah on the shelf.
Tonight's the night.
I'll finally be the one. I'll know it's be alright. Tonight is the night.
And I'll be there in her arms.
And we shall want you forevermore.
Yes, I will fill with her charms. Tonight's the night. Tonight's the night. After we had all that talk around, that's the night. No idea why we need this ring, but tonight's the night. Tonight's the night.
All I see are toast crumbs on the floor. Toast today, toast tomorrow, toast every day. The crumbs are in the shape of I, L, O.
You remember to wear your depends, right?
That depends. You trying to take the piss out of me? Come on.
E, Y, O. You little jigsaw.
Don't you dare. No.
There they are.
They're deep in the tunnels by now. You can't touch them.
You brought me here under false pretenses.
Of course I did. Because every good Christian girl knows how to be bad. It's too late. You'll never catch them. And I'll never belong to you.
Hey, let me out! Let me out of here!
Nice try! Ha 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 ha!
Well, if it isn't Theo
Schlomoslowitz. S-C-H-L-O-S-H.
I read your file, I know.
Nice try, my friend. But you're in here now, Judge.
This is the smallest, most narrowest cell you put me in.
Because you put me in the smallest, narrowest cell a man could ever be in, and that's one kept away from love. And now you're in there, Judge. And I'm out here, free.
We're both out here, right? You got my back too.
I got your back.
Say,
That thing may be small, but I'm telling you, it gets a really good square footage. Really good price per square foot.
Yeah, we know a guy. If you need it, if you're looking for a deal.
If you're looking for a deal, help me bring Theo back into prison, and I will let you go free. L'Chaim, to life and for life. Freedom for you in exchange for the life of another.
Now come on, pal. You know why you did this. To let me out there, to get back to my girl.
So then you leave me and then I've got nobody?
No, I would never leave you.
Well, how do I fit into that little combination? You never told me anything about this.
Do you need me to speak the words of the Torah?
I actually would love to hear that. Here, I'll start you off. Kids are the best.
Kids are the best.
Right, I didn't recognize the handwriting.
Kids are
the best.
Kids are the best. Which translates to Shohoyim.
Oh, reverse translated?
Which reverse translates.
That was clearly an Italian Torah you were reading from, judging by the accent you were both using.
Yes, the Italian.
Oh, you're one to judge.
The Italian Torah, or the Torah Tellini.
I'm sort of coming over to your side.
All right, good.
You want to hear it? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu.
I know.
That's all I remember. But what does it mean? Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has commanded us to light the lights of Hanukkah. And what do those lights represent? Freedom from oppression. What do you want to do here? It's not just me you're setting free. It's our people. It's our history. Do you want us in prison forever? Or do you want to get out there like the Jews that we are and carry on the tradition?
Of course, I want to set our people free. I want my own personal oil to last for at least 8 nights.
All right. Well, then start by setting our person free. Sorry, Judge, but you've been judged. Little bird, little Havila.
I saved you a seat by the window.
Of the Sizzler, and it's Friday at 7, so I'll be ordering salad.
Just salad, oh,
Cause
I
it's
can.
Friday at 7.
It's Friday at 7. Can we make that work? Cause I love meat.
And Saturday at 7, we'll go dancing. Dance the Torah, dance around it, dance it all out. And we'll dance together. Cause I like to meet, and you like meat. And together we'll meet in the middle. I like to meet, and you like meat. And together we'll meet in the middle. It's not just us.
What?
I brought a friend along.
Wait, I didn't agree to that.
Well, I did. Come on.
Is it okay?
It's all right.
Hi.
You look Amish.
I used to be. But now I'm not stuck in one way of life or another. Our beautiful friend Theo here has shown me that there's a way to be everything that you need to be as long as you're loving other people.
There's one more friend, too. Maybe you recognize him. Lipsitz. Gordon Lipsitz.
That's me!
We set all the Jews free here.
Wow. Boy, that judge was a real guy.
Yeah, it sure was. No more bars, no more locks, unless you mean the shredded one. That's locks, a different spelling, a different kind of thing.
I guess it's fine for you to join. My name is something I don't remember, but I hope you'll teach me the way.
'Cause it's the last chance for Theo. The last chance for love. The last chance for Theo. Go on, give it a try. Something terrible. No more anger, no more pain, no more locks inside while it rains out. Love outside, the sun is on the rise.
And just like the Italian Torah tells you you should love and more, just say bazza with tomato and give your man a hug.
It's the last chance for Theo. The last chance for love. It's the last chance for Theo. It's the last chance. Last chance for
That's right, it's Broadway's next hit musical featuring Rob Schiffman, Meg Riley, Matt Girozano, Robert Z. Grant. Hi, I'm Marty Engberg, and that's our musical director, Gary Adler.
It's the last chance for love. Your turn. Everybody. It's the last chance for Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to see Broadway's next hit musical. Please come meet the cast in the lobby and sign the email list so you can get your free MP3 download of I Met My Baby at the County Court.
That's it.